Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Free A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Cyclones will kick it away to start. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hawkeyes offense will get the football first. Last time these two met, Iowa did Iowa things and won a close one.
And they do that so often in this series. They just find a way, even if they're trailing, to win the ball game. And Iowa State's got to figure that puzzle out.
Iowa doing Iowa things. Defensively, they made the plays they needed to make in that game, and they're going to have to do that again in this one.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hawkeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Looking for a man. It's Green. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Kinnick is having a connection fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Morrison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession.
A shot toward the end zone. All right, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Hill. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Throws for the tight end. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now on second down. Now the play fake. Finds his back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And it looks as if they're going to try field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the single back. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The kick is on its way. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Dropping back, it's Green. Going to try to get it himself. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Finds his man. It's Morrison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They go to the counter. There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The throw. Fires to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. Turning it on. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. No matter how many times you see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Handoff from the gun. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue.
Headed to the end zone. Oh, it's out. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Powers forward. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop him again on second and goal? Touchdown, Iowa State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Central Michigan has the lead right now. Mount Pleasant has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Off-play action on first down. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Cyclones!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's second and 12. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Give to the back. Sweet cut there. Got the first down and still on his feet. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Hill. Finds his target down the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Slithers into space. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Cyclones pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man down the middle. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Cyclones trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. To the air, it's Green. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. He'll send out the kicker here. After making his 1st field goal, he'll try to put up another with a shorty from 26. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Hill. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on first down from the 40. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass, it's Green. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the Cy-Hawk Trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
The Hawkeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And his throw is incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hill. Plucks it out of the air. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lost to throw again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner will be brought down. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. The give on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll run it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Morrison. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Green. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's loose. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cyclones have their offense in high gear. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Iowa State. The Cyclones keep gaining strength, and Iowa State stretches out its lead.
Man, gaining strength, gaining momentum, gaining belief, right? Like gaining belief that you can get this done. Such a big rivalry game with so much emotion.
Yeah, Iowa feels like they're in a natural disaster right now. They feel like they're in a cyclone. They don't know which way is up or down. They are lost.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 11 over Toledo. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to run it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it with the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It's a reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hill. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Cyclones send out the punt unit. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Quick handoff. Got enough for the first. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. It's Provo. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They give it to him again. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Flips it out on the screen. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Cyclones will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Green. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Underneath toast the coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. On the move. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. Now on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They'll try the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hill. Got rid of it just in time.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range. Well, let's see if they choose to go for it here. Splits the uprights, it's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He'll do it himself. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Iowa!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're going to run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Green. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want that clock to run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Motion from the wide receiver. Got the quick pass. Fighting off the defender. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Looking for a man. It's Hill. They'll run the screen. The Hawkeyes miss another opportunity for a third down stop. With the clock running, this should be the final play. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.